Hi, folks. This is Sean Hyman from the Logical Investor newsletter and website. And I just wanted to show you how simple it is to subscribe to the newsletter. The newsletter is $17 a month, and there's no commitments. You can cancel at any time, so no contract or anything on it. But the reason why I've had people that have stuck with me for 5, 6, 7, 8 years now in a row is because they probably started off a lot like you. Some of them are new to investing and don't really know where to start, where to begin their investing. Some of them don't have an investing strategy. Some of them don't have one that they have confidence in as stocks start wiggling and gyrating up and down or temporarily going against them. Some of them don't have the emotional confidence to stick with an investment and to know how to do that. Some have had back and forth results before coming to the Logical Investor newsletter, and also they were just on their own. And here you have a community of investors that help each other out, in addition to to me helping as well. So there's a myriad of reasons why a lot of people join the investing newsletter. One of the biggest reasons why I started it was when I worked for a brokerage firm. The big clients, the ones that had $500,000, million, multi-million dollars, they got some of the best advice, and the people that have $5, $10, $20,000, etc., they got not near as good advice and individualized attention as the others. So there was always a discrepancy. The top of the food chain, so to speak, always got the most help, most attention, and best advice, and then you just didn't get as much when you were on the low end of the totem pole. And having as a kid, and growing up poor, and having to figure out this stuff all largely by myself, with thankfully a couple of mentors later on in life, and reading a bunch of books and digging it all out the hard way, I've always kind of felt for the underdog, the regular Joe, the average person, the person who came out of poverty or the middle class and is wanting to learn how to build and develop wealth over time, and doing it in a prudent, true investing sort of way, not a short-term trading way, because we hold investments for an average of 2 to 4 years. Sometimes there'll be some that'll be a little longer. Sometimes there'll be a few that'll be a little shorter than that. But it's a true investing letter, and it's with a solid, sound system that is easy to understand. And I talk in plain English, and when I use investing terms, I tend to explain those terms. And you'll be able to ask me questions on the site. You'll be able to get a monthly newsletter and also a weekly video. So the monthly newsletter will go through the big picture of a stock that I like, or an investing theme that I want to teach you. And then the weekly videos goes through our portfolio and goes through all of our stock positions. And I tell you where I believe that they can go in the near and medium term and why. And so that's some hand holding all along the way. So I believe that you get a tremendous value for what you pay for. And again, you can cancel at any time if you don't feel that it's meeting your needs. But I believe that what you'll find is that this is like a college education in investing. It's like a study of investing like you've never seen before, more in depth, and will empower you and give you more knowledge over time than probably any broker you've ever run into, or any course that you've ever taken. It's just rare air what we have here, really. And so I teach you institutional thinking and professional level thinking, but I break it down on a regular, everyday person's level, because that's what I am, And anyway, that's why I believe people should subscribe to the newsletter, so that they can invest properly and have confidence in knowing why they're doing what they're doing. So I don't hold any of your money. You hold your money in your own accounts. I give the recommendations. You decide if you believe in that and want to invest in those through your accounts. And I believe you'll really enjoy it. So it's real simple to subscribe. Once you are on the homepage at SeanHyman.com, there's a few places you can subscribe, like this green subscribe now button. There's a even bigger one down here. There's a little bit more about me down here if you've never, and my background if you're not familiar with me. But really, one of the easiest places to subscribe is just to click this button right here. They all lead and go to the same thing. But when you click that subscribe now button, all you've got to do is scroll down. I don't have a promotional code. This is just a general form that's used with a number of different sites. You'd put in your name, first and last name. You don't have to put in a company. Put in your country, which most of you will be US, but I do have some international subscribers. Put in your street address, town, city, state, zip code, phone number, email address. Make sure this information is accurate, because this is not going to be sold or used outside of this site or outside of us between each other. But what this will be used is for, this has to reflect what is on your credit or debit card that you're using. So because the payment processor, which is Stripe, that's what they use to match all that up to make sure it's a legit charge. And then your order is already filled in here. It's a monthly newsletter. It's one monthly newsletter for $17 a month, which you can cancel at any time. It tells you your total, and then when your first renewal would be. So in this particular instance, since this is being recorded on December the 10th, the first renewal it would show in this example is January the 10th. We take Visa, American Express, MasterCard, Discover, etc. As you see all that here, you don't have to define which one it is, because when you start putting in the number there, it'll automatically know which card that is. And then of course you'll put in the card number there, month and year here, and the CVC code which is the number, usually a 3 or 4 digit number on the back of your card right there. If you want to be added to the mailing list, which I would encourage, you can click there, and then you just click sign up now, and that'll get you signed up. So just make sure you're putting in real name, real addresses, real info, because that's what's going to be checked against your credit card, and that'll get you signed up. And that's all there is to it. So thanks so much for watching, and God bless. Bye-bye.